Welcome to The Awareness Shift, a social media platform where we explore the transformative power of self-awareness, energy, and conscious living. Hi, I'm Anita, and thank you for sharing your energy with me as we elevate and transform our lives together. This is Beyond the Mirror Insights, and today's episode, The Perfection Within Us. It's often said we're not perfect, but that's not true. There is a place where perfection resides, and it's not found in the shifting measures of society or the expectations of others. Perfection resides in the Spirit of God that lives within each of us. That Spirit is whole, pure, eternal, and untouched by flaws. When we remember that divine presence within, we realize we are perfect, in part, because we carry within us a spark of the infinite. Too often, we confuse perfection with performance. We think it means never making a mistake, never falling short, never stumbling. Mistakes are simply experiences. They are teachers on the journey. They refine us, yet they do not define us. Our truest definition is that divine imprint placed within us from the beginning. And in that essence, nothing is missing, nothing is broken. Everything is already perfect. Imagine a diamond hidden in the earth, covered with dust, dirt, and jagged edges. It may not look like perfection, however, at its core, it already is. The cutting and polishing do not create perfection, they simply reveal the perfection. So it is with us. Every challenge, every obstacle, every life teaching, every fall and rise again, each one is a polishing moment and is for our soul's evolution, revealing the brilliance of the Spirit within. When we begin to see ourselves as whole, as divine expressions of God's universal perfect energy, we shift our lives. Instead of living from lack, we live from abundance. Instead of saying, I'm not enough, we declare I am more than enough because I am filled with divine perfection. This realization lifts our energy, heals our insecurities, and calls us into the deeper truth. Perfection is not something to chase. It is something to embrace. Look at nature. A flower does not apologize for how it blooms. A river does not compare itself to the sea. The sun does not ask if it is shining brightly enough. Each simply is. Living fully, expressing the attributes of the infinite. And if all of creation reflects the Creator's perfection, how much more do we, as we are created in the image and the likeness of the Alpha and the Omega? How much do we reflect that same perfection? Yes, we may carry scars, wounds, and histories. However, even those are part of the shadow, like the lotus flower transcending the mud. The Spirit within us uses every thread, every joy, every sorrow to weave a greater whole. Nothing is wasted. Even the imperfections we see in ourselves are often the very gifts that allow us to teach, to heal, to learn, to connect with others. Our humanity and our divinity, they are not polarities. They are one. They are partners in revealing the perfection of the Spirit within each and every one of us. So when we hear the whisper, "You're not perfect," let's remember that is an untruth born from illusion. Perfection is not a faraway dream. It is the truth of who we already are. Rest in it. Walk in it. Trust it. We are whole, holy, and perfectly made. And our reflections for this time is 1. When I quiet my mind and listen deeply, I experience the Spirit of God reminding me of my wholeness. 2. The flaws I see are not flaws at all. They are unique brushstrokes in the masterpiece of my life. 3. To know my perfection is to live free from the weight of comparison, fear, or shame. And 4. Perfection is not about doing, it is about being. And in my being, I am complete. Self-awareness is a journey elevating at destinations. By exploring our inner world and its connection with the outer world, we unlock the potential to live with greater clarity, purpose, and peace. So let's take a moment today to pause, breathe, and reflect. Every step we take toward self-awareness is a step toward a more empowered and fulfilling life with the oneness of inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. And until next time, keep looking beyond the mirror and tapping into the power within you. And in closing, I give you this affirmation. I am perfect in spirit, whole and complete, for the divine lives in me. The journey, soul, self-recovery, and awareness are beautiful. And I hope you know so beautiful both he and she. So are you. Touch on trust. Tap into you and let's elevate our energy and transform our lives one beautiful moment at a time together. And I invite you to visit www.AnitaCpowell.org, or if you'd like to email me, please do so at tapintoyou@gmail.com. That's TAP, the letter N, the number 2, YOU@gmail.com. Again, thank you for listening. I am Anita, energy principle practitioner, metaphysical coach, and consultant. Join the movement. Spread the word. Increase the peace. Blessings in life, light, and love.